about 9,416 मिला. This is the latest document मिला on 21/10/2024. That all these person is working as the guest teacher. This is the chart मिला the.
These are the vacant posts.
Yes, Milord, these are the vacant posts, Milord.
And do these cover the places that you have chosen?
Yes, Milord, I choice that place is already covered in this.
Mr. Singh, take instructions on this.
My lord, I have uploaded the instructions, my lord, which I have received. My lord, may kindly appreciate in the reference. Lord, I have uploaded one file.
By what name?
My lord, today.
Letter?
It's a letter dated 22nd of October 2024.
What does it say?
My lord, I'll just read this letter, my lord.
Yes.
विषयांतर्गत माननीय न्यायालय द्वारा पारित अंतरिम आदेश 1/10/24 में माननीय न्यायालय द्वारा याचिकाकर्ता द्वारा चाही गई पदस्थापना के जिलों में पद रिक्तता की स्थिति की जानकारी चाही गई है. उक्त के क्रम में लेख है कि प्राथमिक शिक्षक पात्रता परीक्षा 2020 के परिणाम के आधार पर स्कूल शिक्षा विभाग के 7,000 एवं जनजाति विभाग के 11,000 पदों की पूर्ति हेतु दिनांक 19/10/22 को विज्ञापन जारी किया गया था. प्राथमिक शिक्षक का पद जिला संवर्ग का है. जिला रोस्टर के आधार पर विज्ञापित पदों पर भर्ती की कार्रवाई की गई है. विज्ञापन दिनांक 19/10/22 के क्रम में संपन्न नियोजन प्रक्रिया अंतर्गत स्कूल शिक्षा विभाग में जिलेवार प्रवर्गवार विज्ञापित एवं भरे गए पदों की संख्या का चार्ट संलग्न है. विज्ञापन के समय उपलब्ध प्रवर्गवार पदों के आधार पर भर्ती की कार्रवाई की गई है. विज्ञापित रिक्त पदों की पूर्ति की जा चुकी है. नाउ दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट माय लॉर्ड. अतः विज्ञापन के उपरांत उद्भूत रिक्त पदों पर नियुक्त किए जाने से जिलों के आरक्षण रोस्टर का उल्लंघन होगा. विज्ञापित पदों में लगभग सभी जिलों में अनुसूचित जनजाति प्रवर्ग ओबीसी आई अपोलोजाइज दिस इज एसटी प्रवर्ग में पात्रताधारी अभ्यर्थी उपलब्ध न होने से इस प्रवर्ग के पद रिक्त हैं. यदि याचिकाकर्ताओं की मांग मान्य कर उनके द्वारा चाहे गए जिलों में पदस्थापना की जाती है तो समरूप प्रकृति के लगभग 2,000 अभ्यर्थियों की पदस्थापना परिवर्तित करनी होगी, जिससे जिला रोस्टर का उल्लंघन होगा एवं अभ्यर्थियों की पदस्थापना परिवर्तन से पूर्ण हो चुकी भर्ती प्रक्रिया अनसेटल्ड हो जाएगी. My lord, may kindly come to the संलग्न which I have the position of the vacancies. Now what the petitioner has presented is in this district so many posts are vacant, but we have to also see as roster wise. If we see this the number of vacancies in every district, now the petitioners belong to OBC category, my lord. In OBC, my lord, we see first district Singrauli. Then there are UR, SC, ST. Now OBC is 0, my lord. Shesh Riktiyan is 0. Now, my lord, we have to, if we adjust them against any vacancy other than that candidate.
Where is the list saying that OBC candidates will be posted only in these places?
That is next annexure, my lord, is the adjournment and thereafter.
Before the recruitment.
Roster ye hai. Last 2 pages are the roster, my lord. Last 3 pages rather.
Before the recruitment process.
Last 3 pages. Ji. I'll bring this on record, my lord, because these are important documents and
now was this notified that there will be OBC category, OBC only in these places and not all places?
No. In all places, all the 3 categories are vacancies are reserved. Seats are posts are reserved for all the categories, my lord. It is not that, but fact remains that all the OBCs I have raised in the hearing before the last hearing, my lord, an objection that they say that the post for which they applied, the place rather not post, the place, because posts are all the same. They want in tribal department the same post which is also there in the school education department. My lord, I will
tribal department is in tribal area, school department.
I apologize, my lord. I apologize. Actually, tribal seats are there both in tribal areas as well as non-tribal areas. That is, I'll bring it on record. I have spoken to the officer in this And similarly is the case in school education department. My lord, there is a writ appeal which is also
You see,
listed today.
Position is very simple.
Huh.
They say you ask them to give choices.
Ji,
They gave, for example, 3 choices.
ji,
Their choice was number 1. You did not give them choice number 1. You probably gave them choice number 3
my lord,
based on their merit.
my
But
lord,
what transpires is they were originally applied in OBC category.
my lord,
Because of their merit, they were considered in the general category.
my lord.
Now you have given their choice number 1 to an OBC candidate who is lower in merit.
My lord,
So you can't say that there is no position of OBC in that place.
my
You've
lord.
given it to somebody else.
Vacant nahi hai. It is occupied. Ji,
You occupied because of this selection,
my lord,
not occupied earlier that there was no vacancy there.
my lord,
If there was no vacancy, there was no
my
question.
lord.
So net result is that a person who is more meritorious stands to lose. So he should have said, all right, I'll take lesser marks.
My lord,
Give me a lower position. At least I'll get my choice.
my lord, on this
He
latter
secures
point,
higher, loses out.
my lord, my lord. On this point as to whether he actually loses, my lord, whether the Honorable Supreme Court in the Ritesh R. Shah 1996 judgment, whether that would be applicable to, my lord, there is a writ appeal as well, which is Honorable Single Bench in one of the third case, rather,
The
my lord.
question is when you
have
ask
dismissed.
for choices,
My lord, it's a,
the person who's senior in merit, his choice has to be given first.
um,
Otherwise, why ask for choices that we will post wherever we want to post you?
my lord, my humble submission is that here it's a case of posting. They
Yeah.
want a posting at a specific place.
You asked for choices. Why did you ask for choices?
My lord, we have asked for choices. They have to give their choices, my lord.
What was the purpose of choice filling?
My lord, as per the availability, as per their merit
So
position.
when their name was considered in terms of seniority list,
My
this
lord.
post was available.
My lord,
Why did you give it to somebody lower in the list?
my lord, if I may just take my loss to the writ appeal, my lord, there is already an order of the Honorable Single Bench in this case, wherein the Honorable Single Bench has come to the conclusion that this is not a case where they can actually be said to be in a disadvantageous position. My lord, may
Why
kindly
not?
see writ appeal.
Why not?
My lord, may kindly see the reasoning which has been given in the writ appeal, my lord. That is,
In favor of?
my lord, may kindly come to.
See the judgment of the Supreme Court for Praveen Kumar Kurmi.
Praveen Kumar Kurmi is with all due respect, is an order, my lord, which is based upon several previous judgments, rather, of the Honorable Supreme Court, wherein the reasonings have also been given. My lord, before that, if my lord may kindly come to the order passed by the Honorable Single Bench in third matter, that is WA number 1333.
You see, Kurmi's case is squarely applicable.
My lord, may kindly see, it's not a case where different posts are there. Posts are the same.
That is,
What they are claiming is the place, or
issue
rather
is not
posting.
post issue. Yes, sir. You ask for choices, they give a choice, they're entitled to their choice, being senior in merit.
My lord.
Very well,
My lord,
then
if
we'll
there is
dispose of
one
the
second
petition.
matter, my lord, just one submission. The second matter is a in fact a matter which I was making a prayer, wanted to make a prayer to dealing that matter with these matters, because that is the case wherein different posts are there. He does in second matter, it is not a case of school education. It's a case of home department, wherein the petitioners are given appointments against the post of special armed forces as against the district force, my lord. There, my lord, it could be understood that a different post was applied for and that was not given to them. Here, it's a question of more of a question of posting at a particular place, my lord. My lord, my kindly go through, my lord, may kindly appreciate the order passed by the Honorable Single Bench in the writ appeal, my lord. In fact, the writ appeal is 10.2, my lord.
In this tribal welfare department,
My lord.
what will be the promotional avenue?
Exactly the same as in
Where will they be posted always?
Well, they are being transferred. This is also a point which I wanted to raise, that today they would be posted at the place which they have chosen. Tomorrow they can be transferred from that place.
That's right, but they'll always remain in the tribal department.
My lord, they will remain in the tribal department, but not in the tribal area necessarily. I will file my reply.
But tribal department and a school education department completely different.
No, they are not completely different.
Anyways,
My lord, I will file my reply in this
no
case.
reply required. Your reply return is everything is here. We'll
So in
dispose
the
of the
first
petition.
matter,
We'll follow the Supreme Court.
my lord, my humble assumption is that I pray for a short time. I want to bring certain facts on record
What
which have a
fact?
vital bearing. My
What
lord.
fact?
Any fixed date may kindly be given. These facts, these
No,
very
no.
facts, my lord.
What
That
we'll take account of those facts.
My lord, firstly, writ appeal is there, my lord, wherein the honorable single bench has already rejected the claim
We are
once.
on one side is the order of a single judge,
My
which
lord.
is not binding upon us.
My lord.
On the other side is the order of the Supreme Court, which is clearly binding on us.
My lord,
We'll
I have
follow the
not
Supreme.
filed my reply in the first matter. I just, for a very short time, my lords may give a fixed date. My lords may give a fixed date. I have certain submissions which I want to make because it will have wide repercussions.
Milord,
Let it have repercussion.
My lord, my
You have
submission
to
is that.
do it correctly.
Any fixed date may kindly be given. I will, even in
It is
this
listed
letter,
today. Why should we keep it pending?
uh,
What more are you going to
lord,
address more than the Supreme Court judgment? We
I'm
are bound
relying
by.
on, my lord. My lord, may kindly appreciate I have uploaded one more judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court. That is of 2019. Lord, that is
Dega Venkata Harsh.
that is 2019, volume 12, SEC, page 735.
On what proposition?
My lord. My lord, this was a case wherein as well the government order was issued by the state government in compliance of the order in the case of Ritesh R. Shah 1996, which is a basic judgment. My lord, I again say that Kurmi case is based upon, Praveen Kumar Kurmi case is based upon the original judgment of Ritesh R. Shah. Ritesh R. Shah is the judgment wherein the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, may kindly see this order first, my lord. My lord, here the government issued an order saying that in case a more meritorious person by a reserved class category person is appointed against an unreserved post, then and he thinks that he is at a disadvantageous position, then and the post which he had opted for, which he claimed but could not be allotted by virtue of being more meritorious and having been migrated to the unreserved category, then the government order said that he would be posted on the post on which the lesser meritorious reserved category person was given, which was originally chosen by the more meritorious reserved category person. And that lesser person who is displaced by this more meritorious person would be appointed against the post on which he was appointed, the more meritorious in the unreserved, while maintaining the reservation. Maintaining the roster, my lord. I apologize. While maintaining the roster, so that would also not disturb the roster.
You are arguing for them.
My lord, my humble.
This is exactly what they want.
My lord, this is what they want. I have
We'll
2
allow
submissions, my lord.
If this judgment is also saying the same, we'll allow it.
My lord, I am just praying for a very short time to file my reply affidavit because
not required.
My lord,
We'll
I have
consider your
instructions to
point.
file reply in this case. In the
We
first
can't
case,
keep these matters pending.
in the first case, we have not filed our reply, my lord. My lord, may kindly appreciate that it's a policy matter.
This is the 11th hearing. If in the 11th hearing, started from 2023, Hariom Yadav case is 11th hearing. If in 11 hearings you've not chosen to file a reply, we can't keep waiting.
My lord, in this case, Lord, my ERP is not working.
Parties get settled in their position by delay.
My lord, may kindly give a fixed date that the matter
Fixed date is now. It is argued. We've heard you. We'll consider your submission and we'll dispose of the petition.
My lord, may kindly appreciate. I want to bring certain. I have instructions in this matter.
You may have instructions.
I have received these instructions yesterday only. I want to bring these things on record on affidavit. So
not required.
My lord, we'll give a fixed date, my lord.
Not required. We'll take your word for it.
My lord, may kindly appreciate. This is a case which is different from a case where they are not really disadvantageous person.
Then what difference does it make? Shift.
My lord, I want to bring certain statistics, certain facts, and certain decisions.
That is not relevant. That is not going to affect.
Decision was taken consciously by the state government in these cases. I want to bring that thing on record.
We'll dispose of these petitions. Take them.
My lord, I'm
sorry.
I'm very humbly making a prayer, my lord.
I'm very humbly saying no. Sorry.
My lord, may kindly appreciate.
We are not going to adjourn these matters. There is nothing in the matter. it's a one paragraph
My
order
lord-
of the Supreme Court squarely
My
applicable.
lord,
will
in
apply.
fact, they are stopped at this late juncture from challenging the
That
selection
is the whole
process.
point. You want to further,
No.
when was the selection done?
My lord, I have three.
When was the selection done?
My lord, that was initiated in the year 2022.
23, 30th March 23 is the selection. When did they approach this court?
My lord,
2023. 11 dates have gone by. You've taken time after time to come back.
I am just praying for a very one short date, my lord. My
Mr.
lord, may
Singh,
observe it that no
Mr.
further
Singh,
adjournment shall be granted.
Mr. Singh,
My lord.
we are declining an adjournment. This is a very short matter. We are disposing it. Take
My lord, all the cases are different, my lord, here.
We'll take up each one of them, dispose of all of them today. We're not adjourning them. Take down.
My lord, I'm just making one prayer, my lord. I have instructions in this.
We
case.
can only give you time if you're agreeing to, if you're conceding to this direction. If you are opposing it, we are disposing it today.
To the direction.
If the department is having a rethink and they want to implement the order correctly, we can give you time. But that doesn't seem to be their view. They have asked for options and they've taken a pick and choose method and sent whoever they want to send where.
My lord, it is
Why
based
should
on
somebody,
merit. It is
Mr.
not pick and choose, my lord. But it was based on merit. Those who are higher in merit, only that the state government. My lord,
They are higher in merit. You send them to tribal welfare. Somebody else comes to lower in merit, goes to education department.
my lord, I kindly appreciate. Here, I want to make my submission, at least liberty to make submissions and writing may be given to me because I have instructions in this case, my lord. I have called the OIC, my lord. I have to bring them on record, my lord, those submissions. My lord, may at least give me liberty. My lord, may reserve the matter.
No,
and
we are
give
not
me liberty
reserving
to
it.
make
We are
submissions
disposing it
in
off. We are not
writing, my lord.
reserving it.
My lord, I have to bring it from record because it's a policy matter. It has wide repercussions.
If there is no, if there is equivalence in post, please ask the director in the or commissioner, commissioner in the education department. We'll shift him to the tribal welfare department, and vice versa. Is he ready? Ask him. We'll pass it over. We'll tell him. We'll shift him from the education department to the tribal welfare department on equal post. Will they be ready? How do you say they're equal posts? Person who's more meritorious doesn't get the choice.
My lord,
Somebody
kindly-
down in the merit gets a
I'll seek
choice.
instructions in this matter. My lord, kindly keep it in passport, my lord. I will seek instructions.
Please find out if we are going to pass an order of change if we uphold your submission.
Lordship, Lordship, serial number 35 is squarely identical, Lordship. With
35 also.
Lordship. Yesterday, your Lordship has given the court slip of this matter and ordered for link with this case, but not 35 is squarely identical, Lordship.
Petition. वही करना
Petitioner. Seeks modification in the order of appointment and seek in their order of in his order of appointment and seeks appointment as per his respective category in the school education department. Harda. Hara.
सब बताना पड़ेगी ना इसकी भी चुना से
An advertisement was issued by respondent number 6, i.e. the Professional Examination Board, for 7429 posts of what does DPI stand for?
जी
DPI is Directorate of Public Instructions.
जी
That is
Directorate of Public
Instructions. That is the school
स्कूल
education.
एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट
School education department
Deep-
has
Directorate Public Inspection,
Directorate of Public Instructions.
Instruction
जी.
of Public Instructions, and about 10,000, 11,000 posts for Tribal Welfare Department. Petitioner, him or her? His or her?
मिलाट his
His, everywhere you've written she and her.
yes
So copy paste. Petitioner filled his application and submitted its candidature for the post of Prathmik Shikshak. Petitioner had applied in the OBC category. Full stop. When the result was declared, it transpired that petitioner had scored marks which were much higher than marks obtained by candidates in the unreserved category. And accordingly, petitioner was treated as an unreserved candidate. The advertisement, subject advertisement, where is the clause for filling up choices?
मिला
About 15.6.
15 points 15.6 of the rule book
Page 44.
P3 अरे इनकी फाइल तुम
Clause
15.6.
15.6.
Page 44.
P6 49 page number 49
Clause 15
0.6.
of the subject advertisement dated 27/10/2022 provided for stages of selection and clause 15.6 of the stages of selection inter alia provides as under. Then extract the clause at page 44. Clause 15.6 stipulated that out of the final select list, the candidates would be placed in terms of the choice of posting that they have chosen. The candidates were required to give 3 options, and in front of the schools, the it was indicated as to whether the school belonged to a tribal welfare department within bracket TWD, or what does SED stand for?
School Education Department.
School Education Department, SED. The candidate would be required to choose either both tribal welfare department or school education department, or one of the two. However, allocation of seat would be based on the merit of the candidate. As per the petitioner, petitioner had opted for these state education SED.
SCD schools.
State Education Department.
School Education Department.
School Education Department at Harda as his first choice. Full stop. Petitioner contends that the school opted for the petitioner was not allotted to the petitioner, but he was allotted a school in the tribal welfare department. And the choice which has been allocated to the petitioner has been given to a person who is lower in merit to the petitioner. Sir. It is pointed out that petitioner has scored, the rank that petitioner has secured is 1439, and the school welfare department school in district Harda has been allotted to a candidate who has secured a rank of 2185. Learned Counsel submits that merit has proved to be a demerit for the petitioner, as he has been allotted a school in the tribal welfare department, whereas his option was for school education department. Reference may be had to the judgment of the Supreme Court. Sorry, Learned Counsel for the respondent per contra contends that. Now, what is your contention about this? Him being somebody else being given a lower merit and him being given something else? You are now saying now it will be problem, but why did you not give him the school?
My lord, my contention is that that seat which has been allotted to the lesser meritorious candidate is reserved for a candidate belonging to the OBC category. And
did you specify that?
My lord,
did you specify that? So he is also OBC.
But he is more meritorious.
So,
as per the Indra Sawhney judgment, he was to be appointed against an unreserved seat, my lord. Unreserved post, rather.
So, merit becomes demerit.
My lord, my humble assumption is that tribal welfare department are not a bane.
That please don't address that. We are asking you a different question. Why did you not give him his choice?
My lord, there was no provision. 15.6 clearly stipulates. I will just read 15.6 that किसी भी स्थिति में विभाग परिवर्तन संभव नहीं होगा. There was no provision, my lord, for doing.
Did he opt for tribal welfare department?
He has opted. He has
opted for school education department.
Various schools in the tribal welfare department, my lord.
He opted for school education. His first choice was school education department. Why did not give it to him?
My lord, because he being more meritorious was to be appointed against a vacant post, or rather post, which was reserved for unreserved candidate, my lord.
Where is the reservation shown?
My lord, I have just produced it on record.
Schools were reserved?
Yes, my lord.
Posts were reserved in
No.
school for OBC or something.
Didn't-
There is no such reservation.
No, no.
There is no such.
There isn't any such reservation.
My lord, must.
Reservation is about number of posts, my lord. That not particular post is there for the OBC or SC. This is not the situation, madam.
My lord, my humble submission is that Shri Mohan Tatere is their Assistant Director of School Education Department. My lord, I may request him, he may join through video conferencing, he may explain the entire thing, my lord.
What explanation? Your advertisement doesn't say so. Show that the advertisement says so-and-so school is reserved for OBC. You can never do that.
No one school reserved for any category, my lord.
Can't be. So there's no explanation for not giving him this. Learned counsel for the respondents. Learned Deputy Advocate General appearing for the state submits that since the petitioner was treated as an unreserved candidate based on his merit, his allocation of seat was done as per the unreserved category. And thereafter, the leftover seats were allotted in order of merit to the reserved category. He further submits that the posts have already been filled and it would now be very difficult to give petitioner his choice. There is a school in Harda still available?
Yes, my lord. Number of school
Sir,
postage is still vacant.
reference may be had to the judgment of the Supreme Court in Supreme Court dated 24/2/2022 in civil appeal number 7663/2021, titled Praveen Kumar Kurmi versus State of Madhya Pradesh and others. Wherein the Supreme Court has held that the working out of reservation policy is in accordance with the judgment of the Supreme Court in Indra Sawhney and others and another versus Union of India, 1992, Supplement 3 SCC 217. However, the allocation of service would be based on merit, and a more meritorious candidate would not be put to disadvantage on account of the working of the reservation policy in terms of judgment of the Supreme Court in Indra Sawhney. Sir,
Relevant para 811 है मेरा इंदिरा साहनी.
the Supreme Court in Praveen Kumar Kurmi has held as under. Then copy from the judgment, last paragraph, in view of the aforesaid position till the very end. Sir, as per the Supreme Court, though working of the reservation policy is in accordance with Indra Sawhney judgment supra, wherein a person who applies in a reserved category, however, secures marks more than the cutoff for an unreserved category, is to be treated as an unreserved category, is to be treated as an unreserved candidate and allotted a seat in order of merit as per the unreserved category. Full stop. The reserved seat, which then falls vacant, is allotted to a unreserved category person.
I have some instructions from the school education department, my lord. That is,
Suggestion, if your lordship so directs.
Sorry?
If your lordship directs, your lordship is inclined to allow the petition, there may be a direction, your lordship will conduct the choice filling of all the candidates of that. Then there'll be a reshuffling of all the candidates who have already been appointed
No,
under that.
wherever there is a seat available, he's saying he opted for a particular school in Harda. That is allotted to somebody else. He's saying there is still space available in Harda. Give
There
me
is
some other school.
The difficulty is only that several other candidates will approach with similar.
Whoever is before us will allow. Whoever is not before us.
ये point वाला मैंने upload किया था, मैं बता नहीं पाया. आप पूछ रहे थे कि वो school जो है, I have uploaded that as well, roster merger, my lord. That is also there in reference, my lord. That that school, my lord, all the points were given in every district, my lord. Every school was reserved, my lord, that I have uploaded. I apologize, I was referring to the third annexure, but this is the separate annexure. In all the districts, the points were mentioned as to this point. Each point was the school concerned. This school is reserved for unreserved, this is for OBC, then ST, roster merge. So that would be disturbed. That was my only update.
एक मर्द होकर अपनी बीवी के डिमांड्स भी पूरे नहीं कर सकते। छी! 1 करोड़
18 मार्च 1999 के दिन तत्कालीन प्रधानमंत्री अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी ने आरएसएस के संस्थापक डॉक्टर केशव बलिराम हेडगेवार का एक स्टैंप जारी किया, जिसमें हेडगेवार को एक फ्रीडम फाइटर की तरह दिखाया जाता है। ये